Alright guys, who doesn't want to watch a little bit of BBL3 action? We've got the Battle of the Witch Hunters. Karond is in blue. You can see 217 morale versus 171. Brazenly setting up an Overwatch. It says, come and get me. Make sure this is working. There it is. Let me put it up here, dude. You guys can see it. It's not a big deal. Alright, back to the action. Nope, not that button. He's found his flagellant. It looks like Hunters and Prey. Is that the ×3 I believe it is. Looks like Karn's discussing things on his stream. He does his straight to YouTube, so we can see this live on Twitch. If you want to see it later with Karn's commentary, of course, look at him and his YouTube channel. Very good content. You guys already know that. It looks like he's found his Templar and a couple henchmen. Him standing out in the open is saying, come at me. I got the HP and armor to withstand your assault. There is a Templar back there. He's just not afraid. As you can see, he's positioning in the road so he can disengage if attacked. And he's out of pills. Kind of was relying on it as well, knowing the level of the units, I'm sure. Something he checked. Yeah, the morale and whatnot, and the blue pills. So you can see his two big boys coming behind him here. I think you guys can see my mouse. I hope you can. This is going to be a newer unit. I'll probably be embarrassed by how leveled up it is, actually. Yes, the ×3 versus ×3. Probably have an advantage here. Nanashi probably not knowing the deployment exactly. And him relying upon that. Looks like he's going for the pincher here with the northern units coming down. These he's just going to try to stall as long as possible. Actually, he's probably going to cycle north and split his cart detachment. Let's see if he goes north. I would think he will here. West and north, yeah. Keeping him hidden in the house. 254, you can see that's a pretty leveled up henchman. And he will wipe the floor with me when I play Karond. It's going to be great. So he's moving this group north here to take those guys, and he's probably going to move this cart detachment a couple units this way. He knows he could probably handle these guys with these 3 guys. And this one coming down, he'll be able to win that battle. And then the northern cart team and the eastern flank, they're going to move north. He's going to run away from this best that he can, because he knows they're coming. So he wants to run over here. This looks like it's just finishing the dance at this point. Alright, cool. Let me get my phone so I can actually see if there's any comments. Nanashi Van Meow. I like it. I believe his cat's name is Nanashi. A little bit of bio background on the players. Nanashi coming to us from France, southwest region, where they make all the wine. It's supposed to be a pretty region. All of France is pretty, isn't it? He's going to just punish this zealot. He'll be down a unit right here immediately. Oh, no. Okay, he's guarding his hero from the Templar is what that was. It's his way of saying the Templar you shall not pass. So, Templar cannot disengage either. Any of you Witch Hunter people out there, I've been talking with Karond and just thinking about Templars. I think taking a basic Intimidate is not the worst idea in the world. It's like a shittier attracting lure. It's shittier because the percentages are worse to pass it, but in a way it's slightly better because you don't use red pills. You use 4 blue pills. Attracting lure is 2 red and 2 blue, so they both cost 4 pills per se. So it's just the odds of it passing are lower. and got the phone there so I can see if there's any chat messages. So I kind of missed what happened here. Looking like he's going after the leader, which is always a good idea. Especially with your beefy Templar. Is that too loud? I think it is. I've tested this before. Level 8 already. Just a well-designed tournament. Let's be honest. Sorry, I'm eating an orange. I'm done with the orange now. I was trying to have a little lunch break after getting just utterly camped to death by my opponent in the Mordheim Madness tournament. Will he trigger the ambush? Templar versus Templar. It's interesting to see the, again, the morale difference. Be curious to see how they're training their units up. So far a miss, 30% chance to miss. He was an ambush, which gives 10% less chance to hit, and that is a Templar with a shield, so it's not surprising the ambush failed. He's trying to figure out, do I want to counter, because he knows he'll be attacked in return. And, of course, this is going to be a battle. Karond, in theory, would have won, but he's missed another. You can see how it went up to 81 because the ambush penalty fell off. But, again, 19 versus these 35. I mean, that just tied him pretty much right there. I mean, he just doesn't have him. Mechanically, he's just fucked. So Nanashi could play flawlessly and just not have a chance here. So, do I agree with that or not? I don't know. Because you let his Templar now use all his red pills. Is he trying to do an initiative trick there? Perhaps. I believe that's what that was. The spear giving more initiative than the axe. So, it was a nice little maneuver by Nanashi. I do like that, actually. Look at this guy. 220 HP. Healing hands. So, Karn's just showing off at this point. Armor of Righteousness. I mean, it's just stupid. I mean, how would I beat this warband?
A new round has started.
I wouldn't. He's been getting extra PvEs. He's been getting PvE +1 difficulty. He's got purple weapons. He starts with Templars and fucking Warrior Priests. So. Well, Warrior Priests are the last unlock, but obviously you're going to take a Warrior Priest over any of the DLC heroes with this warband. Seeing Armor of Righteousness and the Healing Hands, it looks like he probably took the skill that lets you train magic faster. Or gives you like magic points. I forget what it's called. It's like Study or something. Divine Study. And you can see purple guns are efficient. 60 fucking damage. Thank God they're not contests anymore though, huh? So it pretty much has that flank all but secured. May move north a bit with this guy. Or just isn't even afraid. We'll just stand in the open. Oh, he's moving towards the unit. Interesting. No fear. Even turned his back to him. Said, come at me, bro. I'm looking to see a disengage here. See if we can do with his maybe blue crossbow pistols. Crossbow pistols, best range weapon in the game, without a doubt. Just so good. Pure perforation. And the reload is the same as a bow. They only cost 2 red pills. So it's like a bow of perforation. Which is really good. Getting the high ground, not a bad decision. See if he has enough blue pills, though. Looking for quick reload mastery. Gives him an extra 10% to hit. Mastery trial by pain. Interesting. That will do more damage than just shooting him, in a way. I believe average damage taken is about 25. Using the aim. Definitely using up the blue pills. So that's 5 red pills. So he probably maybe didn't even have enough with the disengage. Yeah, he used up 7 red pills just doing all that. Didi la Sust. Kust. It's going to be coming down to engage that Templar. I see Nanashi getting a couple kills, but just mechanically he had no chance here. And of course Karnd's a very good player. 1 + 1 = loss. Karnd himself, as you can see, has a Lads Got Talent. It is the Lads Got Talent Buddy Hood Brawl League. If you didn't take a Lads Got Talent, you were handicapping yourself immensely. It's pretty much way the tournament's designed. You need to take it. Just gives so many red and blue pills for such minimal investment. The tournament, you will not hit level 10 with all your units, and since you're unlocking, since it's a Warband rank 0 start, you unlock some of your heroes late. So they'll never get enough red and blue pills that a Lad's Got Talent hero would, or henchman. So if you wanted to be competitive, you had to take it. Unfortunately, I did not. I decided early on I was going to handicap myself and play a little more laissez-faire. Meanwhile, all the level 10 competitors we brought over decided not to do that. And they said, I'm going to murder you all. But it's good to see Nanashi taking the advice, trying to stay competitive. He'll probably beat me, to be honest. I don't expect to win many matches. Don't think I'll be able to handle his Templars in any way. That Lad's Got Talent Archer. If I lock it down, maybe. Flagellants can be really annoying. Very good dodge, chance, HP, bank. No pushovers, even though they're naked. He's seen someone of Karnd's. Is this his Templar? Yeah. This is over where the Templar battle is. Is he going to give him +10 melee resist? Better off going after that Warrior Priest. There it is. 30 damage is not going to get the job done. So, Karnd's won this battle. It'll probably go down 3-0 on this flank. Meanwhile, he has his henchmen moving, or his cart group moving forward as well. Ludwig von Vorsteiner. Use that initiative trick. Unfortunately, that's going to slow you now, though. So if he doesn't switch back, he'll be below the ladder. And Hadamar will have 2 turns in a row. See if he switches back after this. Returning the misses. 12% chance. All the damage he does here, of course, will be healed up. And is irrelevant. Especially since he clearly only has a white weapon, perhaps. Maybe a blue. I haven't seen Hadamar's. Probably got some blue or purple armor. Who knows at this point. He's really left his Templar out on an island here. Will he try to engage the Lad's Got Talent Archer? Now it looks like he's pulling back towards his Templar. That is a very large fence, though. I'm not sure if he could have made it around it. Again, since this is exhibition, there's not much fear of losing units. Makes it very different from the last BBL. You play a lot more fast and loose and sloppy. Looks like a good prostitute. So, painful to counterattack. It's not going to be worth it. This poor guy, that's clearly a white weapon. Just no chance. This is his other henchman he hit earlier. Will he reach the Lad's Got Talent Archer? Just look how tanky his henchmen are. Web of Steel, 254 HP. These guys are going to take multiple turns to kill just a fucking henchman. So clearly Karond's got a team to go to the end again. Trying to protect that Templar. Oh, I missed his armor percent. Could have seen it. This is the man he turned his back to. Will he reach? Probably not, because it's a low-level unit. Just another victim to be shot with purple guns, which is exactly what will probably happen. Since the other two are engaged, a minus 30% hit chance. And a Witch Hunter, which is nice to see. I would have expected Karond to have one of these, try to be less competitive, per se, but he decided to go with Templars and Warrior Priests, of course. But it's nice to see. It's good to see a Witch Hunter. This is, of course, the second unlock for Witch Hunters. But most opting, of course, to go with Templars because they're better units. But I was going to say they do have good base accuracy. He got a 1 out of 2 crit there. So one thing that they can do, the Witch Hunters, is crit. They make decent crit builds. Yes. Not going to be too concerned either way, though. It does change this 3-0 wipe over here. Especially if he keeps missing at this percentage. It's kind of crazy. So again, Nanashi kept the axe. So Haldemar is going to have 8 attacks in a row against Bernard and is going to beat him. So definitely a mistake by Nanashi, not switching back to the spear. Yes, indeed. He's mechanically kind of fucked. But as the next round starts, that Templar will be jumped by Haldemar. So it's cute when it works, jumping with the spear like he did earlier. But now he's just going to be punished. The captain will disengage, wake up from his crit, and be able to disengage and pull back to safety. So while nice to have the crit, ultimately may not matter at all. Though his Warrior Priest is tied down by the Flagellant currently. Here you can see a Lad's Got Talent Archer. That's what he went with. 281 HP already. If we remember back, Karond also got 2 level 3 henchmen as rewards. So he's power leveled to begin with the extra PvEs and then being gifted 2 extra leveled up, pre-leveled up henchmen. It's going to give you a bit of an advantage. Let's see if he does it. No, he's just going to enter the stance. So that will drop when it's the Witch Hunter's turn. The captain, we'll see if he'll be able to reapply it. Look at his Warrior Priest doing 38 damage. That must be a purple or blue as well. It's kind of just not even fair. Which makes casting chance easier. For curse, less curse chance. Yeah, there's that dodge. They make decent little henchmen. Especially when you're not getting a lot of purple and blue armors anyway, so who cares if you're in cloth? Karn's going to make me vomit if he keeps moving this camera.
A new round has started.
Well, I don't think he wants to join the Templar. It's not terrible to lock down this Zealot. Trigger the ambush. Gerard Jenkins. I guess that's Leroy's brother. Immediately enter sidestep. Comes your disengage. Maybe switches weapons. You can get one shot off. May go for the aim. Well, that's not bad. You gotta remember they don't get shields, so flagellants are easy to shoot. I don't think he needs to worry about the Templar. Yeah, it's probably a better call. 91. Having some bad luck. That is easy to see. He's going to retreat with this guy, pull back towards his support to the north, I'd imagine. You can run away. Especially with exhaustion. Yeah, he can cover those steps pretty easy with one of his units incoming. I mean, this is just, I mean, I'm going to technically play Karond, but what is the point? I mean, may as well just immediately retreat to save everyone the time and effort. Since it's exhibition, you're not punished by immediately retreating from combat. And we can all just move on with life. Try to finish this before Christmas. Let's place the Zealot and all alone. Of course, that flagellant right over his shoulder will be moving forward. Interesting. Remember, he ambushed. So in no stance whatsoever. Missing the opportunity to inflict some punishment. Maybe he did not like the hit percentage. Flagellants do have shitty weapon skill. Mace is a good weapon for them to use early and even late. Purple mace being basically 4 extra weapon skill. 8% hit chance. You gain 2% per weapon skill. I believe their base is like 10 or something horrendous like that. Might be 12. Interesting here. I may have delayed and tried to disengage my Zealot so he'd have a better hit chance, but he's just going for it. See, he'd be at 93%. So it's just not happening. That would have been a 73% chance. But since he's engaged in combat, there's a minus 30% chance to hit. And missed all 3, so. Yeah. Well, he's owed some bad luck. So he's unleashed the Kraken. He is no longer under trial by pain, so expect that Templar to just crush shit. Probably want to take the disengaged unit. Get that extra hit chance. Can he shoot him through the fence? I mean, you're just seeing here he has no chance in hell. It's just mechanically he's fucked. Nanashi could play a flawless game and just have no chance of winning. It's really kind of a shame. It's a pyramidal structure to this tournament. Also, secondaries play 0 role. Just kind of a shame as well. In the contest, you want to get secondaries so you get the bonus XP and bonus loot. But since it's an exhibition, and they're only worth one kill, nobody cares. Nobody cares at all. Trying to get that extra hit chance. Probably has quick reload, so probably not too put out. It looked like he used about 4 blue pills. It's gonna be interesting if he shoots the engaged target, because he didn't really attack him with his flagellants. Now he's focusing this guy and will not be rewarded for it. Where you finish doesn't really matter that much either, so the whole point in the upper division has been trying to just get the extra PvE rolls in order to further make your pyramid. Because everyone in this league is guaranteed to go into the tournament. So you're fighting for seeding per se, but you're really just trying to fight for the roles strategically. He passed. As you can see, his high leadership probably. Yeah, 80%. So he's been pumping leadership on targets that are not going to be Lad's Got Talent. Yeah, that's an easy choice. That's why, I just don't understand why Nanashi didn't engage him instead of entering his stance. So to give Nanashi a little bit of coaching, you had a 2v1, start doing damage. Don't enter a stance. Because it's just that easy to disengage. And now, not only is his climb up point broken, he can't climb up there. That guy does not look like he can disengage. So he's just totally neutralized a Lad's Got Talent warrior. Oh, Zealot. Blasted through the parry. It's probably a low chance anyway. Where to go? Yeah, are you going to protect south or are you going to move east? I guess that is. Yeah, may want to protect the captain here. Trying to lock down some targets. 254 fucking HP, so. That's the beauty of the level 3 free warriors he was rewarded. Is all of his henchmen are just high level units now. He never really had. You start with 3, so those 3 are leveled up from the beginning. Plus he got to hire the 2 that he got to hire were level 3 as well. So all of his henchmen are just way over leveled compared to the rest of the people in this tournament. But that's a fault of the design. Or maybe that's what they intended. I don't know. For others, it just doesn't seem right. And he passed, 57. So it did not accomplish what he was looking for. Yep, exactly. Hired sword guy. All of his are high level because of that. So if you consider the starting units are probably, since he's got an extra PvEs, he's been able to do brutals, deadlies already. Yeah, a lot of his units are going to be level 8. His henchmen. They're all going to be level 10 by the time the tournament starts. He must have one low level one because he did promote that Zealot to a Lad's Got Talent Zealot. His warband is completed, basically. Or I guess he might have a slot to hire in. No, his warband must be done. Because he's got 2 Templars, the Lad's Got Talent Zealot Archer, and a Warrior Priest. And it looks like 3 Zealot Warriors and 2 Flagellants. So his warband is completed at this point. It's just a question of leveling them up, and crushing his opponents, and being rewarded for it. And we may lose Kurt here. I hope so. That's always got to feel good, drawing first blood. So. Oh, my bad. I guess he killed someone already. Oh yeah, that Zealot. He just nuked with the guns. But that's good for Nanashi. Karond maybe a little too confident over here. When we first started streaming, I thought he'd bring some units down from the north. Looks like he was scouting the map. Not wanting to engage. So this is where, again, the switch is punishing him. You can see Hadamar gets 2 turns in a row now. Nanashi did that to himself. You want to whip that trick out when you're going to finish off a target. But the only way you're going to kill Hadamar Iron Bull is with Mage Comets, Warlock Lightning, and Sister's Comets. If you're playing the Skaven or Undead or someone else, GG. Chaos has a chance because of Weapons of Destruction. Parry bypass. So Hole Poker is probably the only other person that will be competitive. Otherwise, it's going to be Witch Hunters, Sisters, and Hole Poker's Chaos Warband. Everyone else is a fodder. Speed bump. It's here just for the popcorn. Will he? Yeah, you want to save your red pills. I would think you would. Plus better hit chance. Yeah, I think he was in dodge, and the Great Hammer gives him plus 10 more dodge, so that was never going to land. Did he run out of time? What happened there? I think he ran out of time. Karond, the slow player that he is. Mongrel. So this is his lowest level guy. This is his last unit. Looks to be like level 2 or 3. Maybe it's a level 3 hired sword he's been saving. I don't know if he's used them or not yet. There's no way to verify. It's honor system. Most likely a rank 0. I think he used his 2 hired swords. One is Matthias here. He was a hired sword that got promoted pretty quickly. Yeah, he's going to take out that guy. No reason not to. Interesting placement of the Templar then, though. Because he's giving him less hit chance. I mean, even Karnd here makes a mistake, guys. Like, why would you engage him in combat? So now your archer here, Matthias, has less hit chance. So that was a mistake. Not punished by it, but definitely a mistake. You would want the Templar on the Witch Hunter if you were planning on just shooting that guy anyway. So I think he missed 2 shots. He was somewhat punished by it, but just having a mechanically stronger warband, you can make those kind of mistakes. Olboth. Yeah, I don't have a chance against Nanashi either. I will just get crushed down. Especially considering all the shitty loot I've gotten. Clement Ledement. Maybe the T's are silent? Clement Ledement? French has these weird silent T's. Especially when they're on the end.
A new round has started.
Alright, bros, what do we want to do? Let's go hit the gym after this. It's fucking leg day. Yeah, you gotta go for it. No reason not to. It's gonna give him extra melee resist. But you gotta try to get this guy with your Witch Hunter Captain, your Zealots. You just gotta go after the Templar. No, going after a full health 270 HP henchman instead. I think he's just too afraid of that Templar passive. I know he gets plus 10% melee resist, but I don't know, man. You gotta take him down. Relying on aimed shots from your captain might not be the best idea. You missed all 3 last time. Alright, this guy's fully recovered from last turn where he had a stun recovery. He'll be able to shoot the Flagellant. Or the Witch Hunter. He's not engaged, so pretty good chance to shoot him, I believe. Doc right there. Yeah. Both were going to be high percent shots. Going for the leader instead of the henchman. By leader, like upper level character. Lieutenant? I don't know what term you'd want. Yeah. I mean, what are you supposed to do? The guy's got fucking purple pistols. I do miss my Witch Hunters warband. They're so much better than Skaven in this format. Skaven are just pretty much shit. Probably the shittiest warband in this BBL setup. Undead as well. Undead are probably the worst, let's be honest, followed by Skaven. We just don't do a lot of shit. We don't have the magic damage. Like, Skaven are very much an end-level warband with poisons. They take so long to develop. And they're not that effective on their own. If you just do a poison, you take away like, oh wow, 4 strategy points, but I still have 3 left, and I have exhaustion. You know, there's things you can do. You really need like the pinning shot plus the poison, or the crippling shot plus the poison to make them work. It just takes forever to develop. Chaos takes a while to develop, but it's definitely good when it gets there. It develops a bit faster than Skaven. You start with a shit leader and a shit hero, though. But it can become a very strong leader. It's just a shit leader right off the start compared to some other leaders. I have to pee. I think I missed him going after the Templar. Is that what happened? Yeah, this guy has no chance. This is a big mistake right here. Allowing him to get locked down. It's the difference between Nanashi and Karond, right? The experience you can see. Karond leaves his leader right in the open. It's like, what is he, suicidal? It's like, no, it gives you a disengage if you get locked down, inevitably. He did dodge, but it's going to be shit. Yeah, 35%. Don't let that scare you. I mean, this henchman is going to be the Lad's Got Talent hero. It's kind of embarrassing. Not for Nanashi, more for the format. I think you got to start going for this guy, especially with your Witch Hunter captor behind you, or Witch Hunter behind you. The Witch Hunter may go after the leader, though. Might be able to get a kill on him. Is this guy going to go after the leader as well? Locking down the Templar? Not terrible either. He knows Templars can't disengage, so enter that dodge stance. It's not going to matter, because he'll chew right through it. There you go. I didn't realize this guy was over here. So Doc might have a harder time killing off his leader. Werner killing Clement. Easy decision. Look at that, 5 fucking red pills. My starting warp guards are only like level 6, 5 or 6. You don't get that to like level 8. So it's fucking ridiculous. Some of this stuff has been able to do. These rewards. It's so imbalanced. But I guess that's what they wanted. Nothing good for Nanashi, meow. Sharks in the water. You'll be able to ambush him in or just catch him, yeah. I mean, was it well played? I mean, he's always going to play well. I mean, it just sucks to realize you have zero fucking chance. It's like really demoralizing. It's really, really, really demoralizing. It's a shame. I mean, you're gonna give it your best, but especially the newer players. I guess I'm a little bitch about it, but I'm able to get him here. Depends on my red pills. That's always good. So he's taking out the warrior priest and the leader. So. Not sure what that means. So I think Nanashi is done quite well for himself, showing the power of the witch hunters and his warband, and why I'll have zero fucking chance against it. I think Nanashi, looking at him today and his warband, I think he'll definitely be in the middle of the pack. He's going to struggle against Slavier and Clyde and Karond and Hole Poker. But I can see him finishing 5th, 6th, something like that. I'm not passing him. I may be forgetting someone, I don't know. Oh, Rorator, I think, is doing well with his purifiers. Because purifiers and magic are just really broken in this format. It's basically a purple weapon. Got the lucky hit there. Is that another kill for him? No, that was Karond. Yeah, once you get a Mastery Comet really early, it's doing, 35 to 50 damage, somewhere in that neighborhood. And that's basically a purple weapon when no one's even finding purples, unless you're really lucky. I still have whites on a lot of units, so. Yeah. No, I think Nanashi should be happy with his performance. He's acquitted himself nicely. He just mechanically was fucked. So I think he made some mistakes here with Olboth or whatever. I think Olboth should have been dead. Obviously that lad's got talent guy, we've talked about that, but all in all pretty well fought and well played. He's going to have to take another unit out. So this will be one more round. Then it's up to the lad's got talent to pass the route check. Haldemar doing his job. Just totally holding this flank. Basically unharmed. Only way you're killing him was lightning or with comets. That's it. I think Hole Poker might get him with weapons of destruction. Like I say. Showing off the starting deployments for whatever reason. Making me want to vomit. Oh my god, stop screen bouncing. He's like, this is where I was mechanically superior in every way. As you can see here, he had no chance. Since my team is all 250 plus HP and has maxed red pills with purple weapons. He's probably saying something like that. Maybe not. Could be wrong. He's just so afraid of that passive. Just fucking go for it. Like, it's just a passive. It's 10%, sure, but it's only 1 out of 10. You gotta think some will get in there. I mean, again, it's irrelevant, but just for future. I mean, I know he has Templars and he knows about their, I forget what it's called, but when 2 units are engaged with him, he gets plus 10% melee resist. Counter? No. 15. I mean, that's a shame. It really is. Probably didn't have